I think that's a good point. The analogy of the cards, whatever
Yeah.
cards you get dealt, whichever hand you get dealt in life, whether it's a good hand or a bad hand,
Yeah.
you still got to bring your cards to the table, and you have to play them right. And there's a very good interview I listened to recently with Rep 32. He was interviewed by Stephen Bartlett on the Diary of a CEO. And he's come from Tottenham, single parent family, comes from council estate. And he says, look, ostensibly the cards were stacked against me. But he says, I never used that in a defensive way. I actually used it as a fuel for my fire. I didn't use that with a chip on my shoulder. I actually used my social disadvantage to my advantage. And I think that's something we can relate to anyway. Growing up, we kind of, life is inherently unfair. And like you say, the universe is by its very nature indifferent to your suffering. The celestial bodies still spin, the earth still rotates, the moon still orbits, regardless of the pain, regardless of famine, regardless of war and tsunamis and COVID-19. The earth doesn't, decelerate because of COVID-19. The earth still spins on its axis. And that again goes back to this Seneca's book on the shortness of life, where he says, look, the celestial bodies are indifferent to your pain, and as a man, you have to just plow through. And the other 10% of men who get this, and they're the ones that race ahead. The 90% that don't do that, they then, mourn and kind of, vexatiously complain against life's unfairness. But the 10% of men that do get it, who've read the philosophy, who've read the nature of life and deep human psychology, will know that it's never been fair. You just gotta pick yourself up, bring stack your chips right, and play. Deal all aces with whichever hand you got dealt with.